What is up, guys? It's Alex the Magician here, back for another Heroes 3 guide, and this is once again a continuation of the Vampire Lords ROP series. And in this one, we're going to be demonstrating doing a break with Vampire Lords. So here we've got a break of Nyx with 24 Vampire Lords. We do have 2/5 stats and expert armor on a level 6 Galthran. I think that is all we're going to need, and we're actually not going to have an anti-morale artifact here. So for the break fights, you definitely want to be careful. You definitely want to have stats. You don't want to be doing this on like a level 1 Galthran, but the good news is that usually when you're doing the break, you will have some kind of stats. And some creatures are going to be worse than others. So you definitely want to stay away from using this kind of strategy on something that you cannot drain. So, something like magic elementals, for example. And in general, obviously, you don't want to fight something with Vampire Lords that you cannot drain, like any kind of elementals, golems, gargoyles, etc. So you definitely want to fight something that you can drain. You also want to try to stay away from ranged units. Like I wouldn't want to be doing the Enchanter's break or something like Cyclop Kings with Vampire Lords. Something like Scorpicors can also be nasty because they have paralysis, and paralysis does work on the Vampire Lords. And, anything that is really strong like dragons or something like that, you may want to have better stats for. So just make sure that you consider all of those things before you actually attempt this. All right, and what we're going to be doing is, once again, just trying to utilize the terrain to our advantage so that only 2 Nyx will be hitting us at a time. So first we wait, and then we're actually going to position over here. This is a perfect spot where we only get hit by 2 of them. If we didn't have a rock like this, then we would just wait and reposition over here so that we would be in this corner where we also can only get hit by 2 of them. But here we can wait. And once again, if we did have an anti-morale artifact, it would make us safer. But if you have good enough stats and you're not facing something that's stupidly, like a really ridiculous break, then you should be fine even without an anti-morale artifact. But once again, if you want to be safe, then do bring an anti-morale artifact. All right, and here basically all we're just going to do is we're going to utilize our wait turn, and once again we're paying attention to the last to move stack, and this is actually the last to move stack, so we want to get it down to as low as possible without actually killing it. That way when we're going to get hit by strong stacks, the second hit that we take, the strong stack is going to take our retaliation, so we deal some damage back and we heal back, and then the other stack that hits us is going to be weak. So 2, now we don't want to attack them again because we would kill them, so just keep them alive. And once again, we just wait here, and we're just going to work on the stacks that come from this side. Right, and you just can continue utilizing wait turns. If your numbers are getting a little bit lower, then you can attack twice and then do the wait turn again, but this should be completely fine. Even with the reduction of the offense by the Nyx's ability, you're still fine here. And of course, if we had even better stats, then this would be even easier and doable on an even lower number of vampires. Alright, so here, these stacks actually didn't reach us, so what we're going to do is we're actually not going to move to attack them. We're actually going to def here because we're on a wait turn, and the thing is, if we did attack them, then we would be getting attacked by 3 stacks at a time, which is not what we want. We want to just keep getting attacked by 2 stacks. Alright, and we just rinse and repeat with our wait turns, attacking twice if we need to. If we happen to get unlucky with the Nyx's moraling on us, like that. So now, right here, perfect. I would just attack twice here so I can heal up more. Alright, and we're still fine. Now we can do the wait turn again. And another thing is when there's only one stack left, or when you are going to be killing it, right? Do try to utilize the wait turn so that you can get attacked, so you can kill it, right? And then you get attacked with one of these stacks and you still retaliate on it. So like this. Here we're going to def one more time. And here, once again, we're going to wait, and now the 10 stack attacks us, and we do retaliate on it. And once again, you can utilize spells like Shield and Stone Skin to make this easier. So depending on what you're fighting, if you're fighting something like dragons or maybe angels, something that has crazy high stats, then you would want to try to buff your vampires. But in this case, we're managing even without using any buffs. All right, and there you guys have it. 72 Nyx's break on just 24 Vampire Lords with only 2 5 stats and expert armorers. So easy as that. All right, well, on that note, I am going to end this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this useful. And as always, feel free to check out the Twitch stream, link in the description below, for more English-speaking Heroes 3 content. And stay tuned for the next video in the series. Thanks once again for watching. I will see you guys soon. Peace.